For weeks, someone has been watching. Someone in a black truck. And honestly, I haven't thought much of it until everything started coming to light and started making sense. A few weeks ago, I noticed. I'd drive to my friend's house. She lives in the city. Across the street from her house, directly is a popular bank. There, a black truck with its headlights on bright would sit. It would stay and wait. I remember thinking, why in the world do you have your brights on? The brights would illuminate the driveway to her home. It was almost blinding when I would get out of my car and walk to her porch. It annoyed me how bright it was even across a highway. It started happening more frequently and I didn't think much of it. Thought maybe it was a different vehicle or it was someone waiting on another person. I then began to get paranoid. My friends started noticing it too. It would happen anywhere between 7 to 10 p.m. Didn't matter what day it was, the days would change. But it only came if it was just her alone or if it was just us two. A few days ago, this person got more bold. My friend dragged a mattress into the living room so that I could sleep on it and her boyfriend could sleep on the couch with her. We all stayed there together that night. The sun went down and one set of her window blinds was pulled up a little. If you were standing outside with the height of her home, you could see us laying down sleeping. I was getting sleepy but not completely tired enough to close my eyes, so I got on my phone. If you look out the window, you can see a flashing sign to a gas station. I laid there and noticed the flashing as it illuminated her living room slightly. Then it disappeared. I thought how odd it was when I began noticing it. Then the flashing started about 5 minutes later and I felt at ease again. A few minutes later, I heard crunching sounds like someone was stepping on twigs and leaves. I started to tense up and locked my phone so I could focus on what I was hearing. It stopped and so did the flashing light. All I could hear were my friends lightly snoring and my own breathing. My pulse was racing. I looked at the window and saw nothing but a black shadow in front of where the light would be. The shadow then turned and the light flashed in through the window again. I sat up and slowly walked to the window to lower the blinds. The sound of a truck starting up happened 5 minutes later. I was then panicking inside. I walked to the bathroom at the end of the house and opened the curtains to see a truck with its brights on drive away from the bank parking lot. This person crossed a highway on foot just to look inside her home. They waited for probably 10 minutes outside of her living room window and watched. The next morning, I brought this up to her and she had a look of pure horror. She described how she noticed the truck at the bank and how a friend of hers down the road had an incident where a black truck parked across from her house when she was coming home and eventually pulled into her driveway when they saw her vehicle parked and knew she was inside. They beat on her friend's door for a few minutes, would leave, and come back just to beat on the door again. They left when her friend's boyfriend arrived. All I know is, be aware of your surroundings. Always notice the little things. And to this shadow, let's not meet again.